What's up, guys? Phil's Jackson here on X, aka Jeremy Clark, trader and crypto hoarder extreme. Just want to do a quickie discussion on my thoughts on Bitcoin right now. Taking a look here at the weekly, you can see we have this nice vertical, um, parabolic even, jam up into a layer of previous liquidity, resistance liquidity. And if I zoom back on the monthly, you can see where that's coming from. Let's go the 2 week. And I have this marked, possibly it's the weekly. I'll just keep trying here. Okay, so there is in fact a little bit of I think it's an FVG right here. Just grab my arrow and turn my arrow blue for bullish. And yeah, so there is a bearish order block here that we surpassed and headed up to this next block of liquidity, and you can see there is a little FVG right in this area, in between the two wicks. If I blow that up, this is an area of heavy selling. It was uncontested here. There was no buyers to fight back in that zone, and so that creates a bearish order block. Market has memory. Perhaps there's still sellers there. Perhaps people are still entering sales there, but it's causing a lot of resistance, and that's causing this almost a doji to form on the weekly, which is, you know, not terrible, but looking at, going forward, what do we expect this thing's going to do? A lot of people keep asking me if the bull run has started again. I don't know. I myself am getting into an area where I'm definitely accumulating. I'm not looking so much at the swings up and down. My goal here to make money is really 2025. So if this shoots up and comes down a little bit, I don't really mind that so much. But looking at what it just did, there was this Wyckoff rotation that it broke out of. It expanded past the range, and it's now kind of running into this resistance up top. And based on the weekly, we could really use a pullback down as far as like 45, 46. That could be in the works. But in the meantime, we're trending. And so if I just pop over to the 4-hour chart, and I'm going to pull up another arrow here. So we've got this rotation that's been happening. This is this pink shaded area of resistance that we've been hitting against this previous bearish order block. And what I was really hoping for was a high volume spring right here. And we did get a sell-off, which lines up with Friday around noon Pacific Standard Time. But it's not a lot. It's not as high a volume. I want something like this, a big volume bar, to really signify something. When we get these two candles like this, this to me sets a range as well. So this is either setting a top or a bottom or a middle point between these two wicks. I have this marked as the median line, and I bet you that's right about 50% of those two candle wicks. At any rate, price did fall out of the range and came into discount. There's a bullish FVG between these two candle wicks right here, this uncontested bullish candle, tons of buyers, and these buyers are going to want to defend in this blue zone. Now, if they discount the price to 50%, just under, that's perfect. That's a perfect spot for a bounce, and that gives us a couple targets if price continues higher. And I like the whole shape of this. It's a big long bull flag, really. That gives us the first target, obviously, of roughly 53, 52.8, whatever it was before. And then the next extension on that is 54.2. So if this pops out of the range, I would expect it to hit 54.2 potentially. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. And then I've just been jumping into Velo, and let's take a look at the Velo chart. Um, Kind of interesting. Similar setup here where you've got kind of a big move that set the range, and price came down, came back up, and then on the pullback, it pulled back into a bullish FVG fair value gap on the daily, which is great. And it's right there within the just above the 79%. So to my thinking, when price reverts back to 79%, that can be the start of a new wave or a new impulse if we get continuation. So notice in this case we did get a big volume spike, a capitulation sell-off right here. There is a bearish FVG that this would have to get through, but as long as Velo holds above 0.0043, it's all good. So I'm going to be watching that. Curious to see if this takes off. I'm trying to accumulate as much of a position right now as I can, and Velo has a lot of great staking rewards and whatnot. So yeah, that's kind of the two I've been looking at today, and I'm going to cut the video short just to keep it shorter. Just wanted to do a little check-in. You guys send me a like. Go ahead and subscribe if you like this channel, and yeah, trade safe out there.